Hello everyone, today we are going to create this gallery system. So this is an actor. When I drag and drop that actor into anywhere in the world, you can see this gallery icon appears, and when I click on it, I can view the assigned images to that gallery basically. So here, this is what we have assigned for that. So here what we have assigned for these images, this gallery. So you can also use these arrow buttons as well to cycle through all available images, and you can close. And we have already worked on these things. Here also you have a shortcut to the gallery, but if you want to just have a gallery only without having all this information, you can do that too here. So yeah, that's what we are going to work on today. And before we get started, let me remind you that this is a part of this Unreal Engine Design Viewer System tutorial series. Here you can watch all the episodes and you can download latest project files of this project and all other thousands of projects I have done from my Patreon page. Once you become a member, you will be able to access everything without any limit. So feel free to check it out. I'll leave the link in description below. And now let's get started with today's episode. Okay, so the first thing is I need some widget to show the button for the gallery. So here under UI, let's create a new widget. WDP gallery button. Yeah. Now let's just add a button. And I have created a graphic here to be used with the button. So under art, let's import it. The gallery icon. Right. So this is the gallery icon I want to use. And I have selected it here. Let me apply it. Okay, it should be like this. Good enough. And I'll draw it as an image. And I'll copy the settings here. Maybe let's make it a little bit British. Also same, should be enough. Now I'll add a new blueprint so that I can drag and drop it here, and then there I'm gonna render the widget. So let's create a new blueprint class, pp gallery. So to test, I'll place it over here, and let me open it. Here I'll add the widget component, and as the widget I'll assign gallery button. So I'll make it screen space and maybe 60 by 60. Let's see. Yeah, and I can click on it. Here appears the button. Okay, so when I click on it, nothing happens so far. So what I need to do is show in the gallery. When I click on it, I need to show the gallery. So to do that, I have already created this gallery widget. So I created this in this Unreal Image gallery. tutorial, which is available in YouTube. I'll leave the link to that in the description below. So I'm going to use that. So here I'll and gallery. I'll add a on-click event. So here all I need to do is create one of these gallery widgets and add in it to the viewport. So here create widget and I'll choose gallery, WBP gallery, get on in player, and then there is a function called load gallery which I can use to set this texture array of the gallery. So right now I don't have a way to set it, so let me promote this to a variable. I'll call it texture array and I will initialize this from the gallery actor. So then add to viewport. Yeah, and yeah, without doing anything, let's see what happens. Yeah, we got the gallery window, but nothing else. We don't have any images here because we didn't set the images. Now in the gallery actor, in the begin player, I'll get a reference to this widget that we have here, to gallery button. In the gallery button we have texture array, a soft reference array of texture objects. I'll promote this to a variable. I'll call it texture array and make it visible, make it instance editable. So then I can change it here. See, texture array. So art, let me assign a couple of these images to this gallery array. And similarly, I'll add a gallery actor here as well, so we can test that too. Okay, now if I play, so here we have the gallery button, and when I click on it I get these images and I can view any of them. So if I close, it goes away. If I go to building, the second building, here also I have the gallery icon with the same system. It shows the images that I have assigned to that. So yeah, that's working. Now the next thing is I want to do is here I need to have an arrow this side and this side to loop through these images. So to do that, here let's add a button similar to this. I'll copy that, and this is under a vertical box. Okay, I'll wrap this with a horizontal box. And then we copy this button and paste here. So one button appears here. Move it over here. It doesn't have to be spreading all the way. I'll change this to this, or maybe one is enough. Yeah, I'll make it like this, right? And duplicate this, add it here, and this to other side. Okay, let's name these buttons btn preview image, btn next image. Okay, now let's add and on click event. So here I'll add a function increment image, or no, next image. Then I'll keep a variable current image index so that we know what image we are currently showing. Let's make it an integer. By default it will be 0. Get the current image index, and then I'll add a value that I pass here. So maybe not a value, not a direct value. I'll call it site. Well, it should be a boolean. Let's call it site. So if it is true, we will be showing the next image. If it is false, we will be showing the previous image. So I'll select this based on the side. If it is true, 1, otherwise -1. And then I need to make sure that we are not going over the bounds of this array in this thumbnails array. So get the length, because these thumbnails size represent how many images that we have. So if this is larger than, not the length, let's get the last index. It is larger than last index. I have a branch. I'll set the current image index to 0. That means we are going to the first image. We are looping around. If this is false, I'll check if this is less than 0. If that is the case, that means we are going backward. We should go to the last image. So I'll set current image index to this. Okay. And if it is false, I'll set current image index to whatever this value. So it's within correct bounds. And then we have this select main image function that we have already created. So let's add a readout node here. So we just need to pass whatever the image texture that we need to show. So from the thumbnails, I can get the current image like this and get texture thumb image. This is the texture. This is also something we have already created previously. Okay, now this should change the selected image. Do we have a highlight going on? Let's see. Oh yeah, we have a highlight going on here, so we need to take care of that too. And this is not working yet. Oh, I didn't bind the function to anything yet. So previous image. Okay, I'll call next image. This is the previous button. So side, instead of side, let's call it right or left. If it is true, it's right, otherwise it's left. So prev image means left, next image means right. Okay, so maybe this will be working, but we have some more things to do. Yeah, it is working. We need to take care of the highlighting part as well. Let's see if it is iterating through. Yeah, it is. Oh, it's not. Is that? Oh, sorry. I should have used this value here. This this is basically the same. I should have used this value. Okay, let's see. Now I should be able to cycle through this way and cycle through the other way too. Okay, now for highlighting, let's see. This is the thumbnail button widget. Here we have on click. So I'll add a custom event here. Select, and I'll do it like this. Here I'll call select event so that I can externally call this too. Now in the gallery, instead of doing this select main image, I'll call select. And also when we do this select, we call again this select main image. Here only we get this thumb texture, but this does not give us a way to see what thumbnail that we have already selected. So how do we fix that? Maybe, let's see, this is how we bind this function to this callback in the thumbnail. This one. So here, instead of passing texture 2D, let's pass a reference to this widget, which is WBP thumbnail. And then here, I'll pass a reference to cell. Now here, this will not work. Select image, WBP thumbnail. Compile. Oh, sorry. We don't need a new one. Okay, it worked now. Right here, I can hit thumb image and pass it here. All right. Now, so the reason that I do this here is because I need to update this current image index, and we can do it this way. We have a reference to this thumb texture, WBP, no, I'll call it selected thumbnail. We can check, find this item here and access the index, and we can use it to update the current image index. Maybe we should call it current thumbnail index, but yeah, it's the same thing. All right, now let's see. See, it's updating. See, updated. And if I click here, if I press back, you see it goes here. If I press back again, you can see the highlight also changes correctly. Okay, so that's pretty much that's all actually I want to do in this episode. All right, thanks for watching. So as always, updated project files will be available for download here in the Patreon page. Link would be in the description below. And let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in another episode. Goodbye.